Welcome to Poland Daily Culture. I'm John Carter.
And I'm Paulina Odrstein, and today we're exploring the museum of Anna and Jarosław Iwaszkiewicz in Podkowa Leśna.
They are one of Poland's greatest literary couples, so come and join us as we find out more about this literary couple.
Stawisko is the name which Anna and Jarosław Iwaszkiewicz gave to the estate they received as a wedding gift from Anna's father, Stanisław Wilhelm Lilpop, in 1920. In 1928, a traditional Polish manor house was built there. For over 50 years, it was their home and maintained its character as a literary and artistic center. Many people fell under the spell of its picturesque setting near beautiful woods, its tranquility, and indeed the unique atmosphere of the house itself. Many of the writer's best-known works were written there. During World War II, Stawisko became a place in which many refugees from Warsaw found shelter. The Museum of Anna and Jarosław Iwaszkiewicz was established there after the writer's death, in accordance with his will.
Welcome to Poland Daily Culture. Today we're visiting the Museum of Anna and Jarosław Iwaszkiewicz in Podkowa Leśna, and my guest is Mrs. Beata Izdebska-Zybała. Hello and welcome to Poland Daily Culture.
Good evening.
The museum was established after Mrs. and Mr. Iwaszkiewicz's death. Who founded it and when?
The museum was founded in 1984, 4 years after Jarosław Iwaszkiewicz's death. He died in March 1980. It was Anna and Jarosław's will to found a museum named after them in their house.
W domu powstało Muzeum imienia Anny i Jarosława Iwaszkiewiczów. Kilka lat trwało.
It took a few years for the museum to be finally opened.
Otwarcie to były 4 lata. Wszystkie muzealia, zbiory, książki.
The Warsaw Museum of Literature's workers wrote down the entire museum collections, books and archives, and the museum was opened in 1984.
Zostało otwarte to muzeum.
Does the museum belong to the descendants of Mr. and Mrs. Iwaszkiewicz?
Muzeum zostało przekazane na rzecz państwa.
No, the museum is the state's property. It's the property of the Ministry of Culture and National Heritage. The district head of the Grodzisk Mazowiecki County is the organizer of this unit, so we can say that this is the county museum.
Merytoryczne ambicje bycia ważnym. Współpracujemy z Muzeum Literatury.
Our ambition is to become an important cultural center. We work together with the Warsaw Museum of Literature and other museums in Poland.
Ekspozycję stałą muzeum czy archiwalia, o których opowiem.
Aside from the permanent exhibition, of which we are going to talk about later, we organize the literary meetings with writers. During these kind of meetings, we talk about the latest books.
Spotkania z pisarzami, ale też organizujemy koncerty muzyczne.
Also, we have been organizing concerts in Stawisk for many years. We call them musical confrontations.
Stacje muzyczne, które jest autorski projekt obecnej pani dyrektor Alicji Matrackiej-Kościelny.
The initiator of this event is the director, Mrs. Alicja Matracki-Kościelny. The musical confrontations will be held this year as well.
Ale ta oferta kulturalna to są niedzielne spotkania.
This time focused on Szymanowski, a famous pianist. So we have in our offer Sunday meetings with writers and men of science during which we talk about all kinds of things, especially about literature.
Śmierci Iwaszkiewicza organizujemy spotkania.
Every year on the anniversary of Iwaszkiewicz's birth or death, we organize meetings dedicated to his work and the work of writers close to him. I can talk about the meeting from last year. It was the year of the 100th anniversary of Poland regaining its independence. So the meeting was dedicated to members of the Polish group of experimental poets called Skamander.
Jarosław Iwaszkiewicz. Jak wiemy, było 5 skamandrytów: Jan Lechoń, Kazimierz Wierzyński.
As we know, there were 5 members of this group: Jan Lechon, Kazimierz Wierzyński, Julian Tuwim, Antoni Słonimski, and Iwaszkiewicz. This was a very important anniversary, and that was the reason why we organized so many meetings dedicated to this group. There were concerts, but also film screenings, and this is the museum's activity.
What can you tell me about the exhibitions? I've seen the Moniuszko exhibition.
Wpisujemy się w tę działalność.
This year is dedicated to the work of Stanisław Moniuszko. Of course, our museum is part of it.
Herlinga Grudzińskiego. Na wrzesień planujemy spotkanie poświęcone jego twórczości.
We have Gustav Herling-Grudziński's year. We are planning to organize a meeting dedicated to his work in September. We are going to organize a concert as well.
Czy ustanowione przez parlament, prawda? To my w to się również wpisujemy.
Our museum is trying to be a part of everything that the government introduces. These are the outdoor exhibitions. We also organize exhibitions during which we show our own collections.
I na przykład parę miesięcy temu, właściwie w maju, podczas Nocy Muzeów,
A few months ago, in May, during the Night of Museums, we presented the Iwaszkiewicz's collection of china.
porcelana stołowa Iwaszkiewiczów. I właśnie w tym pomieszczeniu
We presented the china that the Iwaszkiewicz family had been collecting their entire life in this very room. Some of it belonged to the Lilpop family. We chose some of it and prepared an exhibition.
i na tej wystawie to pokazaliśmy.
The house has retained its original architecture and now shows the life and work of people who lived there. The museum possesses several valuable collections. The archives hold the majority of Jarosław Iwaszkiewicz's manuscripts, which includes books collected by Iwaszkiewicz for many years, as well as some which belonged to his father. The photographic archive contains over 100,000 items from different periods, including those from an African safari in 1910. The museum also possesses an interesting musical archive with notes and musical manuscripts. In addition, the house contains a fine collection of Polish paintings from 19th and 20th century, as well as valuable pieces of furniture, works of art and objects of everyday use. Their interiors have maintained their original character. The house gives the impression that its tenants are only temporarily absent. As in the past, the rooms are filled with literature, music and art. Each year, many chamber music concerts, literary meetings and exhibitions take place in Stawisko.